Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news. News is swirling around the NFL, and it's got Washington Commanders fans on the edge of their seats. Rumors are flying about a potential blockbuster trade that could seriously shake up the NFC East. The Baltimore Ravens, currently sitting at 6-4 and preparing for a rebuild, are reportedly looking to move Roquan Smith, one of the league's top linebackers, to the Commanders. Now, this isn't just some rumor. Sources close to the situation are indicating that the Ravens are looking to send Smith in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The reasoning: the Ravens are shifting their focus to cap flexibility and rebuilding their defense, especially their pass rush, which has been somewhat inconsistent this season. Roquan Smith, as many of you already know, is an absolute game-changer on the field. He's an all-pro linebacker who, despite missing a couple of games in 2025 due to moderate injuries, has been a force when he's on the field. His stats this season in just 7 games are pretty impressive: 43 tackles, 21 assists, 64 combined tackles, and he's also contributed with a forced fumble and a fumble recovery. While he's yet to record a sack this year, his impact isn't measured solely by sacks. It's about his leadership, ability to read plays, and make crucial stops. Overall, Smith's career has been stellar: over 800 tackles, 20 sacks, 9 interceptions, and 5 Pro Bowl appearances. His PFF grade is an impressive 88.7, and he boasts a tackle rate of around 82%. His EPA per snap stands at -0.29, showing he's consistently making positive plays for his team. Now, why would the Ravens consider trading such a player? Well, they've made it clear that they're prioritizing cap space and flexibility, especially with the recent move to free up around $14 million to sign safety Marcus Williams and other secondary pieces. The Ravens are signaling a shift in their strategic approach, and part of that is freeing up cap space by trading away some of their star players. Roquan, with his elite tackling ability, averaging around 12 tackles per game, is a perfect fit for a team that needs to bolster its linebacker core. The Ravens see Smith as a player who can help them rebuild their defense, especially in coverage and against the run. But for Washington fans, this is a golden opportunity. The Commanders, currently sitting at 3-7, have struggled with linebacker depth and injuries this season. Their linebackers have been weakened by absences, and the need for a leader on that side of the ball has never been more urgent. Roquan Smith, with his proven leadership and gameplay, could be exactly what the team needs to turn things around. His presence alone could elevate the entire defense, making it more aggressive, disciplined, and capable of shutting down opponents. The stats speak for themselves. If he joins Washington, projections indicate he could add over 100 tackles to the team's total, significantly reducing opponents' points per game from around 28 to something closer to 21. That's a massive difference. His ability to read plays, diagnose pass and run, and make tackles in open space would instantly boost the Commanders' defensive efficiency. Furthermore, adding Smith would improve the team's stop rate dramatically, raising it from roughly 75% to about 89%. That's a huge step in stopping opponents early and often. It would also enable the safeties to play more aggressively, creating more turnovers, perhaps boosting turnovers per game from just over 1 to nearly 2. His presence would also help cut down on big gains on the ground, dropping the yards per rush allowed from 4.2 to around 3.0. All of this adds up to a defense that could become a real nightmare for opposing offenses late in the season, especially as the team looks to make a push for the playoffs and potentially even a deep run. The impact of this move isn't just about immediate improvements, it's about signaling Washington's intent to contend. A linebacker like Roquan Smith isn't just a player, he's a game changer. His arrival could turn the tide, transforming the Commanders from a middling team into a serious playoff contender. It's no secret that strong linebacker play has historically been the backbone of Super Bowl-winning teams. Think about the defenses of the 49ers with Fred Warner or the Rams with their stout linebacking core. Smith, with his skill set, could be that kind of difference maker for Washington. The betting odds reflect that potential shift. Currently, the Commanders' Super Bowl odds are around plus 5-0, but if they land Smith and he performs at the level expected, those odds could drop significantly, potentially into the plus 300 range. That's a huge boost for fans dreaming of another deep playoff run. Smith's presence in the postseason could be an X factor, similar to what he was in 2023 when he played a pivotal role against the Texans, tallying 15 tackles and providing the kind of leadership that sparks a team's playoff surge. Of course, there are some questions, like how quickly Smith can integrate into a new defensive scheme, his health, and how much it will cost in terms of draft capital and salary cap space. But if the Commanders can pull this off, it's a move that could define this franchise's direction for years to come. It's reminiscent of past linebacker trades that turned teams into Super Bowl champions, and it's exactly the kind of bold move that Washington fans have been hoping for. In the grand scheme of things, this trade could be a turning point. It's about more than just adding a player. It's about sending a message that the Commanders are serious about competing now. The defense, which has been a work in progress this season, could get a much-needed boost, and that would ripple throughout the team's entire performance. If Smith joins Washington, expect a new level of intensity, discipline, and leadership to emerge. This isn't just about this season. It's about building a long-term contender, and Roquan Smith could be the key piece to unlock that potential. The NFL is a league where one trade, one move can change everything. This could be that move for Washington. Fans, get ready for a potential game changer. If it happens, it's going to be huge, and it could set the stage for a new chapter in Commanders' history. One filled with more wins, more playoff appearances, and maybe even another Super Bowl appearance. Keep your eyes peeled because this story isn't over yet, and the next few days could bring some exciting developments. The Commanders are always about making strategic moves, and if this trade comes to fruition, it could be one of the most impactful in recent franchise history. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Roquan Smith would be the missing piece that takes this team to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. This is an exciting time for the franchise, and if this move happens, it could redefine the future of the team for years to come. Get ready, Commanders Nation, because things are about to get interesting.